Hi YouTube, my name is Jem and today we're going to do a braid out. First, I'm going to co-wash using the Herbal Essence Hydrolicious Conditioner, and I'm also going to deep condition using my oil mix, which is a coconut oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, and a little vitamin E. Okay, so I've co-washed and I have put all the oil in my hair for my deep conditioning. I'm going to spin around and show you guys how I sectioned off my hair. It does not need to be perfect. You just need to make sure you have all the sections covered in oil. I'm going to sit under a plastic cap, and usually I use disposable caps, but I ran out, so I have to use my good cap, but oh well. So I'm going to put my cap on my hair and I'm going to do a little bit of housework, maybe get dinner started and sit under the cap for a few hours. Okay, so I deep conditioned for a couple of hours and then I rinsed the oil out of my hair using the Herbal Essence conditioner. So now it's time to dry my hair. I don't use a towel to dry my hair. Instead, I use an old t-shirt. It makes my hair less frizzier if I use the t-shirt. So first thing you do is put your head in the bottom opening of the shirt and make sure you position the shirt so that it has, so all of your hair is underneath it. So then what you want to do is twist, and I'm so sorry that I did not get all of my head in the video. I will be more aware of that in the next video. But you want to twist it tight, but not too tight, of course. And you want to tuck the tail end of the twist underneath in the back. So I'm just going to sit in this t-shirt for about 20 minutes until my hair is about 75% dry. Okay, time for the braids. Remember, they're braids, not twists. So I use Cantu's shea butter twist and lock gel. I use Eco Styler gel as well. And I'm going to use the Denman brush to work out any kinks at the end of my braids, and I'm going to put perm rods at the end of my braids. So first things first, I want to make sure that my hair is at least 75% dry. I have very, very thick hair, so if it's not 75% dry before I start twisting or braiding, it'll never dry by morning time. Oh yeah, and I forgot to grab the clips. Ladies, don't forget to grab your clips. We always need clips. So I'm going to start clipping my hair back because I'm only going to work on sections at a time. So I'm going to start with this section here in the back, and that is me getting another clip. Make sure you have all your clips out. It'll go a lot faster if all your supplies are out. So I'm going to take the twist and take it apart and work on one section of the twist. First, I'm going to apply a little of the twist and lock gel. I'm going to work it through my hair and make sure that I have the product on most of my strands. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Eco Styler gel and apply that as well. Okay, so I was not going to include me braiding all of my hair in this video because it would take forever. So I'm going to show you one section of my hair. By the time I got to the last section, my hair was a little dry, so that was me spritzing my hair a little bit just to wet it just a little bit. So I'm now applying the product. That was the twist and lock gel that I just applied, and now I'm putting on the gel. So now I'm going to start a braid, and it's just a standard box braid. You want to make sure you get your sections as even as possible. That way you're able to braid all the way down to the tip. Use the Denman brush to work out any kinks at the end of the braid and to get rid of any loose hairs that I may have. That was a little gel that I applied on the tip of the braid. Now I just use the perm rod and curl my hair up. I curl it so that I only have about an inch of hair hanging from the scalp because I want my hair to be really, really fluffy and big. So I'm done, and all that's left to do is to wrap my hair and go to sleep, and we'll see how this turns out in the morning. Okay, so now it's time to see the results. So I'm going to start taking the perm rods out of my hair. And these things, I hate working with perm rods, but they do give me the type of tight curl that I like. So I use them, but I hate working with them. Okay, so all the perm rods are out, and now I'm just taking the braids loose. I'm trying to be careful not to separate the braid too much at this point, because I'll do that later to get the desired style that I want for my hair. Okay, so now all the braids are out, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick view of how my hair looks before I fluff it out. So now here comes the fun part where we get to separate the hair and create the volume and the style that you want. So ladies, make sure you coat your hands with oil. I forgot to mention that earlier. But when you're taking the braid out, when you're fluffing your hair out, make sure that your hands are lightly coated with oil. This will reduce the frizziness. So I'm just taking sections of my hair and separating it and fluffing it out a bit. Okay, so I'm done separating my hair. So now I want to create a little volume. So I'm going to coat my hands again in oil, and I'm going to turn my head upside down, and I'm going to run my fingers through my hair. Well, not through my hair, just kind of lift the roots of my hair. And then I'm going to lightly coat the top of my hair with some of that oil that was on my hands. So you just want to put your coils where you want them to be and start creating the shape that you want. So I'm done fluffing up my hair and creating the shape that I want, and I am so happy with the results of this braid out. This is my first time using Cantu Shea Butter's Twist and Lock Gel, and later on I'll have a review of the product, so you guys stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to my channel.